Hi there, you two. I'm excited for some more poetry today. Today we are going to be writing some wacky week poems, and these are a lot of fun to do because you can be as silly and wacky as you like because that's what they're called, wacky week poems. So they, as I said, are lots of fun to write. On the slides, there was an example of one Wacky Week poem for you to read. And now I'm going to show you how I'm going to write a Wacky Week poem. So you just need to think of a verb, which we know is an action word, something that you can do. And you need to try and think of an action verb that matches with the same letter as that day of the week. So for the first one, it says on Sunday. And then it's got in brackets S verb. That means you've got to think of something starting with S, an action verb. I'm just going to change my colour so you know that it's my typing. So I'm going to say on Sunday I swam. That's going to be my action verb starting with S. I swam in the salty sea. And you can see that I really did try to use some more words that started with S to make my alliteration even more exciting and interesting. So on Sunday, I swam in the salty sea. So now I need to think of an action verb that starts with M. On Monday, I think I'm going to say I made massive mulberry muffins. Make sure you've got a full stop at the end of each of your sentence. So there's my Monday silly wacky sentence. On Monday, and then it's got in brackets, to remind you that you need to have an M verb. And my M verb was made massive mulberry muffins. So now I'm up to Tuesday and I need to think of a T verb. My T verb, I might do turned. So on Tuesday, I turned my teacher into a turtle. I told you can be silly with these sentences, but don't get any ideas for when we come back to school. I don't want to be a turtle, even though I do rather like turtles. Okay. My next wacky sentence for Wednesday. So I need to think of a W verb so that I can use alliteration. On Wednesday, I don't need to write I because I's already there, isn't it? I watched, I forgot to change my colour so you can see my sentence. I watched a wombat waddle in water. I've got lots of W words there to make a really great alliteration sentence. On Wednesday, I watched a wombat waddle in water. All right, now on Thursday. Now for this one, boys and girls, Thursday obviously starts with T, so you can use T words, but I thought I might use the sound T and H makes that sound. So my words will still start with T, but I'm going to challenge myself and make my alliteration be that sound. So on Thursday, I'll change my colour so you can see what I'm writing. On Thursday, I thanked my thumb. It's a bit silly, isn't it? You're not going to thank your thumb. I thanked my thumb for being thick. That is wacky, Mrs. Henderson. I thanked my thumb for being thick. Okay, we're getting towards the end of the week, aren't we, boys and girls? So now we're up to Friday and we need to think of an F verb. So on Friday, I don't need to write I, it's already there, sorry. I fished at the ferry wharf and found a frog. There we go. So there's my Friday wacky sentence. On Friday, I fished at the ferry wharf and found a frog. I've got one sentence to go. So on Saturday, what am I going to do? I need to think of a verb that starts with S. On Saturday, I sung sweet songs to my sausages. I thought of that one because I've been having lots of barbecues lately on Saturdays. I sang sweet songs to my sausages. So then the last thing you need to do is not add a verb. This time you need to think of an adjective. So you could say, all in all, it was a very exciting week, amazing week. I'm going to say, all in all, it was a very hilarious week. And there's my wacky week poem. Let me read it to you one more time, boys and girls. On Sunday, I swam in the salty sea. On Monday, I made massive mulberry muffins. On Tuesday, I turned my teacher into a turtle. On Wednesday, I watched a wombat waddle in water. On Thursday, I thanked my thumb for being thick. On Friday, I fished at the ferry wharf and found a frog. On Saturday, I sung sweet songs to my sausages. All in all, it was a very hilarious week. So there's just my wacky week example. I hope you have lots of fun. I know I had lots of fun making and writing my poem. I hope you have lots of fun too. And I can't wait, and all the teachers can't wait to read your poems once you've finished and uploaded them to Seesaw. Bye, you two.